Oh, really quick. Speaking of polls, Kamala. What was that? What was that statement? Sophie, you remember what did she say? What did Kamala say when when she was asked
When
why would
CNN,
Tulsi attack her? What did she say?
yeah, so she said, "Oh, you know what? Maybe if I had more time than 30 seconds, I would have been able to respond."
No, when she said, what did she say whenever Kamala, whenever she was asked, excuse me, why she was being attacked?
Because she's not
Uh,
an
I'm
apologist.
a top tier candidate.
Oh, yeah, that too. She also said that. Yeah, I don't know which
I'm,
one because she keeps making excuses. It's because, oh, I didn't have enough time. Really, you couldn't
true.
even construct one. Like you could have just
A side
with the
apologist
DN
doesn't
with
take that
the
long to say.
yeah, right. That probably would have taken about 15 seconds. Or she couldn't even defend her record to Tulsi because Tulsi was right.
Yep.
So
And Tulsi was so right, and karma is so sweet that that little top tier candidate came back to bite her in the ass. Quinnipiac or Quinnipiac, whatever you want to say, just released their poll, and now understand something. This poll about favors the establishment as much as any establishment candidate can be favored. This is the same poll that in November of 2015, after Bernie had done just fantastic up until that point, they claimed that Bernie was only at 4% chance of winning, or excuse me, only polling at 4%, despite everything. So like this is an establishment favored poll. We all know that Kamala is an establishment favored candidate. She's one of the ones who met in the Hamptons, and that poll had her drop to 7%. That's a favorable poll. That's a favorable poll for her. Dropped to 7%, which is a 7 point drop from where she was before. Oh, but it gets better. 1% is where she now stands with the black community. Bruh.
that's, I don't
Bruh.
even know what it was before. I'm sure it wasn't that high, but
In the
one
establishment
percent
polling it was though.
1% is actually the same as Pete Buttigieg now.
That's not good.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
This man, oh bruh. You're the woman who's running on being black, basically. And
Yeah.
and you have no chance now. Your record is out there. For the first, and I said that. I said the moment that anybody, but I figured it would have to be Tulsi because no everybody else, if you're a white guy, they could have easily turned it against you somehow, calling oh, you're a racist or you're a sexist. I get it. The women are not going to go after her because they all want spots in her administration. So it's going to be left to Tulsi anyway.
Mhm.
And I said the moment that Tulsi exposes her record, it's done because you can't go back.
Mhm.
And the way she read it off, like, bah, 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 bah. It was like, oh damn, I don't even know if some of this is as bad as it sounds. But shit, when you read it in that order, it all sounds horrible. Like,
Mhm.
but what do you think this means for her going forward? Like, what do you think this is gonna how is this gonna affect her? Is she done? Is she done so? Is she done? I don't
I
know.
I think so. I think so because I think it was obviously the media's fault. Not really their fault. This was intended for them to keep it a secret from the public. Her real record. They kept saying, "Oh, she's a progressive prosecutor." They had all these good things to say about her. And then Tulsi was functioned as the media, informing the public about Kamala and her record.
Yep.
So, and again, she didn't even try to refute any of the points that Tulsi made. If she had at least made up something, it might have helped her, and I would have thought maybe she still has a chance, and maybe she's still a top tier candidate. But I don't think that she has any chance because she resorted to calling Tulsi an Assad apologist, which has nothing at
Mm.
all to do with
And
her own record.
and if I can't speak on behalf of the black delegation, most of my sweet dear brothers and sisters here in the African American community don't give no type of fucks about Bashar al-Assad. That is not what we're talking about in our group chats. That is not what we're talking about when we're playing online, on playing NBA 2K or playing Madden. We have no most of the black community don't give a damn about Bashar al-Assad. They have no idea who the hell he is, and we're probably more pissed at they're like, hold up, who the hell is Bashar al-Assad, and why didn't she answer the question?
Mm-hmm.
People are not stupid anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and funny enough, they talk about the bots that want Tulsi to win. They weren't scrubbing Kamala's trending. When Kamala was trending, they didn't scrub it. They actually put Assad beside it instead of Tulsi's name. Tulsi would be trending #1 in the U.S. for 2 minutes, and then it would be taken down. Then again, then it would be taken down. There was one point that she was trending individually in every single state. #1. Mm-hmm. Like on Twitter, like 500, 600,000 tweets. And they would still not put that she was trending #1 in the country. Then when it's exactly, then Kamala Harris destroyed, the hashtag comes out. They wiped that one because it was #1 all day. So then the progressive movement in all of its pettiness said, okay, that's fine. We're just going to put Kamala destroyed. And it was like instantly #1 again. So
and then eventually it was the no, Kamala did not, and that actually stayed trending because it was a lot of Kamala supporters saying, oh, she didn't do this, and then they deflected it to, oh, this is something Tulsi did. Kamala did not do this. So again, but it's still
what the hell could they say Tulsi did? Tulsi introduced a bunch of criminal justice reform.
She loves Assad. It was just the classic smears. She gets praise from David Duke, Steve Bannon, and those kinds of people. So, and again, it did not address the actual issue, which was her record. So
if she was wrong, all Kamala had to do was say she was wrong.
Yeah.
Did you withhold evidence? Yes or no? Well, if she says no, all the articles that are already out there would probably beg to differ, and she knows it. Tulsi put her between a rock and a hard place. Mm-hmm. It's quite possibly why the establishment will not allow her. You know how much money they invested in Kamala? There is nobody else to win after Kamala. Warren is literally running on being Bernie light, and it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Biden is Biden.
Tulsi's not gonna need to come after her a little bit because she's, according to some polls, she's kind of like second or third.
That Quinnipiac poll says she's ahead of Bernie.
Right. I think she's
21%.
at 21%, yeah, and then Bernie's at
14.
Which,
let's be honest, I believe they switched the numbers.
Yeah.
If we're honest. Like, and of course, once again, they didn't even ask anybody over X, Y, and Z age, 50, something like that. It's crazy. Like, there's like a 5% margin of error in the sample. Like, which, in case any of you don't know, 5% margin of error is literally ridiculous. It is not a legitimate poll at that point. Anything over 4% is not a legitimate poll. So, yeah. But I think that the best thing going forward for Tulsi would be to capitalize on it, and she has been. I think Kamala's done. I predicted this like in January that this was exactly what was going to happen. And I just don't see her recovering from this without ever addressing her record. And she don't want to see Tulsi again. Like, she doesn't want to see her. But it's already out there. It's already out there now. Yeah. Like, if I'm Buttigieg, or because eventually you're going to have to clash with these people, especially Joe Biden again. If I'm Buttigieg, if I'm Warren, or any of these people who are trying to gun past Kamala because they want her donors, like, I would take her the fuck out. And now Tulsi putting that information out there has given room to do that. But like I said, I say Hindus do wear white to funerals. They do. And she quite literally destroyed Kamala's campaign.
She probably even destroyed her Senate campaign. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, right? She not just destroyed her presidential campaign, probably killed her Senate. Damn, that's true. Yeah. And, Willie Brown may not be able to get her another job. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. Yeah. So, good job, Kamala. Good job. You literally jinxed yourself. And everybody said when she said that, top tier.
Yeah.
Let's see how long that lasts. But isn't it weird, by the way, just before we finish up, isn't it weird that somehow Kamala falls by 7 points, which exemplifies just how much people were paying attention to that one moment. But Tulsi doesn't gain any traction. Also, after Yang's best performance, he doesn't gain. He actually looks like he lost some points in the polls.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Even though his fundraising went up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not suspect at all. Well, we'll see what happens. But even if they try to screw her out of these next debates, I'm pretty sure Tulsi's gonna keep on fighting. So I'm not stressing it too much. The message is gonna be there, and This is a marketplace of free ideas in the alternative media in the media world. And I think that if CNN and MSNBC try to keep out those debates, then Fox News might just have an offer she can't refuse. That's all I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Fox News.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button to get all of our notifications if you like that episode of Mikasa Sukasa. You can also help continue to grow our show by donating to our Patreon and helping us hit our goal of 500 patrons. But remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.